Uppity, you are a bad, bad word, and you will be and must be banned. Uppity means when you think that you're a bit better than someone else, a bit arrogant, maybe even snobbish. Welcome to my video. The other day, the Prince of TV, Eamonn Holmes, said uppity. He said it referring to Meghan Merkle, who was at Wimbledon, that didn't want to have photographs taken of herself, even though she's one of the princesses of England and she gets paid to sit there and have photographs taken of herself, because otherwise we wouldn't have anything in the newspapers to entertain us. She doesn't understand. She is an entertainer. We're waiting until she has affairs, or the gingerbread man has affairs. Until that time, we can call her what we like, but apparently not. Why? Because uppity has a racial connotation. Now you can't call Meghan Merkle uppity because she's half black, but you can call Barack Obama uppity even though he's half black. And let me explain it to you. It's because when you refer to Barack Obama as uppity, it's because you're referring to his elitism. That's right. And because he literally does think that he's better than everyone else. Now, if you're going to call someone that's got any black blood in them that they're uppity, you need to make sure telepathically that everyone knows you're not referring to their race, you're referring to their elitism. And if you don't understand that, that's your fault. The word uppity was referred to black people, maybe even black slaves, don't know, but definitely black people, when they got a little bit uppity, bit snobby, bit arrogant, like we all do. But because a black person got uppity, we can't use the word anymore with black people. And I wanted to just mention a couple of things that I think we should also bring into the mix, because I completely agree with this. You see, you thinking that I'm a little bit angry and agitated, about all this PC correctness, banning our words and reducing our dictionaries. No, I'm not. There's some very positive things about this. I promise you. Number one, I want to ban the word vandal. Vandal. Where does the word vandal come from? Well, the Vandals were a tribe from Germany. That's right, a tribe, or a community nowadays. They invaded Rome in 455 and trashed the place like a teenager binge-over party when the parents are out. They smashed all those important sacred statues, but they didn't do as much damage to Rome as other tribes happened to do. So anyway, they were given an unfairly bad reputation because they did some damage and they never got a chance to redeem themselves from it, and everyone should have a chance and everyone should have a say. Not only that, I think Bolsheviks should as well, because anyone that says someone is bullshit is actually referring to someone's ideology. People that belonged to the Lenin left were called Bolsheviks, where the word comes from. And I think that you hurt left-wing Bolshevik people in the past. And I think that we should really, really think about the dead people and how dead people feel from wherever the dead people are. Blowhole, another word that should be banned, because when I'm walking along and I see one of those whales ejaculating out of its nose, I get, not that I get turned on or anything, but I just think that it's inappropriate, and actually watching sperm come out of someone's back actually makes me feel a little bit ill, and I just don't want to be felt ill by nature, because I don't like it. Also, blowholes are for marine geysers, and I think marine geysers a really big word, and I don't think that we should allow words that have more than one syllable, even though it might be two words, but that's not the point. And I just think that, if, water just starts spluttering out of holes, it can give people the wrong impression about nature. Although it, nature might be about fecundity, I don't think that we should actually allow nature to express its fecundity, because, I really believe in 1850 Protestantism, that, suppresses sexuality. So what are the other words that have been banned? Thug, Nazi, schizo, blind spot, manhole, man up, crazy, psyche. Best of all is the word basket case. Why is basket case a bad word? Because people in the First World War that died and all their remains could be put on a basket to be brought back to Blighty, which is England, that is nasty and hurtful to people that died 100 years ago. Everyone's dead, but we could still upset their bones. I really think that we should reduce the English dictionary. There's 172,500 words, and it's just too rich, and rich things are bad for you. If you eat my mother's chocolate mousse, it's very rich. It's got too much egg and too much chocolate and too much sugar in it, and it just gives you problems and it makes you fat. So rich things are bad, especially rich people, because rich people have all the money and they don't give any of their money to the poor people. So we need to make our dictionary poor, like the poor people. There are 47,000 obsolete words, and a normal average person uses 20,000 words in their lexicon or dictionary, and they have 40,000 passive words, which are words that they understand but they don't use, maybe because they don't know how to, or maybe because it's just not in their day-to-day vocabulary. That is discrimination against people that don't have large vocabularies. If the vocabulary that we could have without the obsolete words is about 120,000, 130,000, and people are only speaking or understand 40,000, that means that we have 80,000 words in between, 90,000 words in between, which people aren't using. And people that aren't able to use those words can't speak properly. You know, they just can't communicate. They just can't be clear about the things that they want to say. So what we should do is we should start banning all the words until we get the English dictionary down to 40,000. And then at 40,000, everyone will know all the words, and everyone will be fair, and there'll be equality for everyone, and then everyone will be happy. There'll be peace on the planet. No one will have atom bombs anymore. Aliens won't come, and then we will all sit and dance around fires naked at 2 o'clock in the morning, with peace written on our head and little rainbow bracelets, and like a crucifix or something, or like a really hippie stuff, and like some shirts. That's where we need to go. Now they're going to ban manholes. Why? Because women don't like it. But every man has a fifth appendage, and in that fifth appendage there is a hole, it's a tube, and it's called a urethra. And every man has a right to have a manhole, just as every woman has a right to have a woman hole, and it's just called an urethra. Look at that. Come to say hello. Come to say hello. Go on, mate, off you go. Thank you very much. It's alright, you can go down now.